what's happening in the tobacco market, especially the cigarette market. Mr. K.K. Modi, President of Godfrey Phillips, now joins us. Mr. Modi, good morning. Thank you for joining us. The word on the street is that the volume growth in cigarettes has made a comeback, and post the GST implementation, a stable tax regime is now ensuring that the worst for the tobacco industry is behind us.
Well, the last few months there has been a rural demand and the volumes are stable.
Did you quantify?
So the uncertainty has disappeared.
Okay. Has the uncertainty disappeared largely because of a stable tax regime post GST? You know, we know that how tobacco and how cigarettes in India would be taxed.
Well, in the last 14 months after GST, the volumes of the legal cigarette which is available are down 3% over the corresponding period just before the GST. But in last few months, the trend has stabilized.
Also wanted to understand, Mr. Modi, that the uptick that you're seeing in cigarette volumes, how much of it has got to do with a low base in the previous corresponding quarter?
Well, you are right, because the base was low, so most of the volume is basically coming from lapsed smokers, which had bought less in the immediate previous period, but now because of the rural demand, it looks the things are stable.
Could you exactly quantify how much of a volume growth can we expect from Godfrey in the second quarter, now that you must be having a clear visibility of how the volumes are panning out, and also for FY19 overall?
Well, overall, in financial year 19, we believe the industry will stabilize and marginally grow by 3 to 4% over previous period.
Okay. To get a sense of what is the entire cigarette market, what is your understanding of the entire cigarette market and what could be the growth there? Mr. Modi, could you quantify for me that at what rate the entire cigarette market is growing?
The market is around 100 billion cigarettes officially, and there is also illegal non-tax-paid cigarette in the market, which are about 25%. So total volume of cigarettes sold in India is about 125 billion.
Okay.
Could you help us understand exactly, Mr. Modi, now that you're saying that the rural market is opening up as well, and besides low base effect, it's the rural market as well which is really contributing to your volumes. How much is your total market share exactly right now?
Well, at present our market share is around 13%.
What exactly, or rather how much do you plan to take it up to? What's the visibility that you have as of this juncture?
Well, the industry has declined, but our volume has grown. So we are gaining market share close to 0.5% to 1%. That is what our estimate is for this year.
Trend in place, what is the update as far as your Mumbai real estate is concerned? There was a buzz that you wanted to monetize your Mumbai real estate. What is the update on that?
Well, we are looking into it. Now the market is also stabilizing in real estate. So if we get an opportunity, we may monetize. But if the opportunity does not come, then we will wait.
Your mind is the value of the real estate which you currently are sitting on in Mumbai, and apart from Mumbai, are there any other pockets of real estate which you want to monetize?
Well, we have land in other places also near Delhi, but right now there is no plan to monetize it.
Monetization be done in the private company, or the real estate could be spun off into a separate subsidiary, and that subsidiary in a sense is going to take care of all the real estate activity?
Not decided on it, because this will be decided at a time we monetize it. But in the last few years, there has been no real opportunity in this field.
A lot of yes and no about a possible stake sale to Philip Morris. Any update on that? We know that FDI in tobacco, direct tobacco, is not allowed beyond a certain point. But will Philip Morris be keen on, exploring and extending your existing relationship?
Our relationship with Philip Morris is stable and profitable. So there is no plans to change anything right now.
But would you be willing to a stake deal with Philip Morris in the eventual time?
No, it's a hypothetical question. A question does not arise right now. And we are very happy being in tobacco industry. And they are very happy with the partnership. So I think status quo will be maintained.
Fair point. Help us understand, Mr. Modi, how exactly are you looking at expanding your business when it comes to your India presence? Because if you look at the business right now, you're pretty much concentrated in the north and western parts of the country, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right. We are basically a company which sells in North India and Western India. But recently we have gone to Bangalore and Hyderabad, which are in South India, and we have a good reception so far.
Okay. So, Mr. Modi, just to wrap our today's interaction, the message from you to your shareholders and our viewers is that the cigarette market has stabilized and the industry may not be growing, but you're confident of growing and expanding your market share and your product category.
I think the cigarette market has a lot of potential, but it is the high taxes which is coming in the way of growth, because only 10% of total tobacco used in India goes into cigarettes. The rest of it is consumed in either chewing and bidis and other tobacco products. So it has a long way to go, and I believe as soon as the government policy become more rational, all tobacco products are taxed equally, because right now 10% of the tobacco which goes into cigarette is bearing 87% of the total taxation. That means the rest of the 90% only paying 13% of the taxes. So that is the reason why the cigarette volumes are in difficulty. But we believe long term there is a growth prospect, and we have to cover rest of India, so we have a very bright future.
Okay, good luck with that, Mr. Modi, and thank you so much for taking the time out and chatting with us today.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye.